Hey, I'm Taylor. I realized that I've been holding on to so many clothes that I never wear, and honestly, I was wasting money and space. So today I'm decluttering my closet and showing exactly what I'm keeping, what I'm letting go, and why I've decided to shop way more intentionally from now on. So let's dive in. So it's kind of crazy right now. So that is my reselling business. Trying to downsize, so you'll see a lot of different piles. Going through that inventory to possibly get rid of it. Here is more inventory that I'm going to be going through. But yeah, so this is my side of the closet. That is also reselling stuff. As you can see, reselling is kind of taken over my side of my personal closet. So yeah, basically what's been going on, have just kind of accumulated stuff. I've accumulated items that I found for cheap and I just kind of threw them in my cart and brought them home. I've accumulated stuff that just like really doesn't fit me on a like personality level. And also I kept a lot of things because they made me comfortable. Today we're going to go through a lot of the hanging stuff. I will show you my pants, my shorts, and yeah, so let's get started. And then these are all of my shorts and some pants, so we'll go through that. And then this is like sleep outfits or like sleep things. To be honest with you, I don't have a lot of like sleep outerwear. I just wear a lot of like t-shirts to bed. Okay, this is wild. So these are all of my clothes, as you can see, and my cat. So this is crazy. So that's like one of the steps that I thought would be really cool to do, is to take everything out of your closet and literally lay it on your bed. Because then you can actually see how much you have. Let's see. Right, Mar? Isn't that crazy? Where are you? There you are. Hopefully you can see me. So I just got this and I actually do really love this. I want an opportunity. It's like a vintage Wrangler. It's not cold enough. So I'm going to put this in the yes pile. So I'm going to have 3 different piles. So I'm going to have 4 piles. A listing pile, because I might resell it. A donate pile, a maybe pile, and a keep pile. And the reason I'm going to do maybe is if like I'm on the fence and I'm not sure if I want to get rid of it or if I want to keep it. This is a lot harder than it looks, because like every time I see this stuff, like I remember getting this item at the bins and I was so excited. It's a Free People movement. It was the first Free People movement I found, like a jacket. So I think I'm gonna keep it just because it's the only full zip jacket that I have. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Because like this stuff brings up so much memories of just like, I can remember finding this at the thrift store and being so happy. And I think I'm gonna keep this because I really do love this. We're off to a start, my friends. We are off to a start. And I want to be honest about this process because I'm like, oh, go through everything so fast. Like, I really want to take my time and really think about what I'm looking at. Think about like, do I really want to get rid of some of this stuff? Like, do I envision myself wearing it? Like, you know, so this one is also another Free People movement. And spoiler alert, I find a lot of my clothes at the Goodwill outlet, so like, or thrifting. So just because reselling is like one of my main ways that I make an income. So I just want to be transparent. But this one is really cute too. I love this one. And I think it's a little bit different than the other ones. But I'm like, girl, we need to make sure that we're getting rid of some stuff too. So this one I am gonna get rid of. Now, It makes me sad because I would go camping. Oh, it's a little wrinkly. But I would go camping in this and I would feel like it was so fun because it has this really cute like camp thing on it. But to be honest with you, I never really gravitate towards this. I think it is cute. It's the Wolf Creek, but it does have some wear to it. So first one I'm going to donate. Yes. Score. Okay. Next one. This one is very similar to that other one. Here's my problem is like once I find an item I love, I tend to buy like multiple colors in it, which is not good if you want to be more mindful. Yeah, it has some stains on it. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. This one is Old Navy, so I'm going to donate it because of the stains. And I know for a fact, I've worn this so much. Old Navy is like one of my favorite brands too to wear like for me personally, but it's just this like waffle knit kind of like snap button. And I've worn this so much. It is nice to have like a layering piece, so I'm gonna keep that one. I know I'm gonna have some things to get rid of. So here is another thing. I was really bad. I bought this retail. This is just Aerie. I wear a lot of like tank tops and stuff like that, so I love that. This is like a beach cover-up. This is also Aerie. So it's like a gauze beach cover-up. And I like that one. And then this one too, I just recently picked this one up. This is a vintage Eddie Bauer like cardigan. I think I'm gonna keep this. Let me try this on. Yeah, I know I tried it on for like one video before and I just think that it's really cute. It has some colors that will go for it. And honestly, this video, I want to be transparent. It's not for me to be like, oh, look at how many clothes I was able to get rid of. It's being intentional about the items that I am picking. So far I have a lot of things that I'm keeping, but I am going to get rid of this one. I like it. It's cute. I have a lot of graphic tees that I think that I'm just going to get rid of. So I'm going to speed up this process and then I will come back and show you where we're at. Something I noticed that I have accumulated a lot in my own personal closet is just things from the Goodwill outlet. And I love the Goodwill outlet. I will be the first one to say I think it's a great way to find good items for cheap, but sometimes I would just grab them because they were cheap and not necessarily something that I would wear a lot of or that was good quality. And I am trying to slow down my own reselling business just because I notice that sometimes I will do this in my own personal business, and I'm trying to just be more mindful about buying things in general. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little close-up. So these are all the items. These are all the items I'm getting rid of. These are the items I'm gonna sell. So I have some Sundance, this cool vintage top, some Madewell, a Free People jacket. And then these are all the items that I'm still gonna keep, which I'm still happy about. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but those are all the hangers. So to me, I feel like I did a really good job. Okay, so there is my hanging up part, which I feel like I did a really good job. Yes, it's a mess over there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go through that later. But so something, like I said, I noticed about my personal closet is I don't have a lot of pieces that can be intertwined. So that is definitely something I'm going to look for. I'm also pretty stocked up with sweaters but I don't have cardigans, which is pretty interesting. I have a lot of sweaters and jackets, but when it comes to cardigans, I do not have a lot. So I'm excited to take you guys thrifting so I can update this more. But yeah, so that's my other pile. There's my little kitty. some hangers. Now we're gonna move on to pants. So I personally wear shorts like almost every day. So to me, like I am not gonna get rid of a lot of shorts. And I really don't have a lot of denim shorts. So I'm wearing one right now. So, right, Mer? She likes hanging out with me. So anytime I do anything, she's always here. So here, I'm gonna keep these other pair of shorts. These, I think I'm actually going to get rid of because they are just too short and they make me feel a little self-conscious because they are a little short. So I'm going to resell those. I'm actually glad because I was trying not to go thrifting at all, and I'm glad because I have some good stuff to sell. These are some like just brandy shorts. I like them. I wear them around the house. Now, these I kind of bought because I really liked them. They're called the Old Navy Vintage Cropped Flare, but honestly, when I tried them on, they're a little shorter. Let me try them on real quick, one moment. Okay, hopefully you can see, but they are super short, and I just feel like they look kind of awkward. So I think I'm gonna get rid of them, and then I'm gonna try on those black pair as well. Okay, so these ones are also too short, if you can see. So, darn it. Well, jeans are definitely something I am going to have to get more of. So I tried those on and they were a fail. So one I'm gonna sell and then one I'm gonna get rid of. So I have one pair of pants. Wow, that's really sad. See, this is why it's so interesting to go through your clothes, because that's another thing I noticed is just like how many items you have or you don't have. So it's nice to see kind of like, these are the only pair of jeans and they are kind of like a skinnier leg, which I'm kind of looking for a little bit of a wider leg pants. So I'm going to keep these. Next, I have two pairs of sweatpants, and I got these at Costco. I liked them, and they're just little Champion. I like to wear them when I go camping or like going outside. And then I got these. These are Aerie by Offline. These are like wide leg. These are super cute. And I wear these all the time around the house or just like when it gets colder all the time. So I'm definitely going to keep those. I have this cute Stitch pajama set that it's cute. My mom got it for me and I kind of feel bad because she got it for me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it just because it's in way better condition than my other outfit. So this is a pajama shirt. So I have one good set of pajama shirts. Another thing I learned during this process is I did end up keeping stuff because other people bought it for me. Now, I'm not perfect with this. I do want to get better, but it was pretty interesting to see that I was keeping stuff because I felt obligated to. So I am going to get rid of these. These are some Victoria's Secret like kind of pajama pants, and I've had these for so long. They were a gift, but I just don't wear them, and they're heavily like pilled and worn out. So wow, I'm so happy. I got rid of so many things and I didn't think that I could do it. Yay. Okay, so I have two bathing suits. Not gonna go in depth. And then I have three like sports bras, but I'm honestly going to get rid of this one because I just don't wear it and it's kind of really uncomfortable, so I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, wow. Okay, that is everything. Right, Mara? We did a really good job. So I'm going to put all these back and then I'll show you what my drawers look like after. Okay, so let's see. This drawer I'm so excited about. So I have shorts, some regular shorts, those are jean shorts, workout, sleep, sweatpants, and my one pair of jeans. And then below is sleep. So there's my Stitch outfit or my Stitch PJs, my other PJ set, and then my t-shirts. And then up here, I'm not gonna show it, but it's like my underwear and like bra drawer. So let's talk about what I learned from my decluttering process, what I kind of took away from this experience. So honestly, it was super, like, it was a great relief to get rid of some of that stuff because honestly, as you could see, I kept some PJs because I felt bad because somebody bought them for me. I kept certain shirts and tops because people bought them as gifts for me. And kind of what surprised me the most was that I was actually holding on to a lot of those things out of kind of like habit or guilt rather than just joy or practicality. Like keeping certain things, and I'm not perfect, you know, I kept some things that maybe you'll see me declutter again. And I think that is a great thing to also highlight is that I feel like this process is not about being perfect. It's about being kind and gentle to yourself and asking questions and making choices that kind of align with you. I think it's all about just asking what questions are going to help you get rid of something. So like, does it align with your job? Does it align with what you wear on the everyday? You know, so like an example, if I were to go into an office every day, I would need more office wear. I would need more office clothes. But because I don't do that and I wear just a couple regular t-shirts and graphic t-shirts and like relaxed items, for me, that's what fits and goes well with me. So that doesn't mean that I'm not going to elevate my style. Like I definitely want to. And I was really surprised at some of the items I was keeping too, because I'm like, wow, I have not worn that in a long time. I also learned that I cannot rush it. I don't think it's about quickly making a decision, like I said earlier. I think it's about asking the questions, looking at the piece, maybe trying it on, seeing how it fits you. It's hard sometimes, and I know I struggle with this with jeans in particular or bottoms. It's like I don't know how they'll fit. You know, in a season of life, I might have gained weight or I might have lost a little weight. So it's like sometimes just refreshing your brain to see like, oh, do I like how it fits? Is it flattering? Like those jeans I tried on, they were way too short. But in the moment when I bought them, I was like, oh yeah, I could wear these with Converse, like high tops, and I thought they would be cute. But like when I got home, I never gravitated towards wearing them. And that's, you know, I know it's still hot outside for me, but that's how I knew that I was keeping stuff, because I felt obligated, because I spent money at the thrift store. And, you know, I'm trying to be more intentional because I want, you know, my content and living this way to give me more a sense of peace and a calm. Like I don't want to go into my closet and just be overwhelmed by guilt, anxiety around items, or like things that do not bring me joy. I want to wear something and feel confident and happy in what I picked out in what I'm going to wear, not out of guilt, not out of anxiety, not out of feeling obligated to wear those things. I want to wear them because they make me feel happy and good about myself. So that is my decluttering. I hope this video kind of gives you permission to start your own mindful reset, whether it's your closet, a corner of your home, whether it's budgeting or just anything, any type of mindset around stuff. I just hope this gives you a little bit of encouragement. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, hanging out with me and my cat as we decluttered and just kind of going through it. I really wanted to make the video very relaxed and chilled, give you a real in-depth of me, like how I'm thinking, and to feel like we're just hanging out, we're just going through my clothes, honestly. But I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you done a mindful declutter, or have you done a declutter? And what was your experience like? What did you learn any lessons from it? Did you do anything that you might have regretted? Maybe you got rid of too much, and that was something I was worried about. I didn't want to go in there and just get rid of a bunch of stuff and just be like, oh, I'm getting rid of this, I'm getting rid of this, I'm getting rid of this. I wanted to be slow about it, and if I made a mistake and I kept some items that I shouldn't have, I can always revisit it in 6 months and be like, yeah, let's get rid of it. I haven't worn it. And that was my thing, is like I didn't want to go through and just get rid of a mass amount of items just to say that I did, and then come back 2 or 3 months later and be like, wow, I got rid of some stuff that I didn't really want to get rid of, or I got rid of some stuff that maybe I shouldn't have. If you enjoyed this type of video, I would love it if you consider liking and subscribing for more intentional content and just mindful habits. So until then, take care of yourself and your space. And I just want you to remember that it's not about doing everything. It's about doing what's right for you. So take care, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.